Good evening. I just made a video in French where I talked about welcoming our boundaries. And I realize right now that it's also interesting to also welcome our forces. So we have our forces and we have our limitations, and I think it's nice to welcome both. And especially in regards in relationship to what we want, our dreams, our goals, our commitments. So, for example, right now I'm I am committed to do this video and then to write a post on Facebook and then get some rest. And so, in terms of forces, I feel energized. I feel happy. I had a lot of physical movement today. I did some dancing, um, some gardening. I had some hugs with people, and those are really forces that supports what I want, which is to be a happy man, a strong and healthy happy man. Um, and this is what I want to share when I'm doing those videos, and I like to explore things that I'm interested to talk about and engage with people who want to engage with me. And I'm also tired, so that those are my limitations. It's getting late, and I want to go to bed early to be able to wake up early tomorrow morning and go to at the garden tomorrow morning as well. Um, so yeah, I, I I really love this idea of bringing tenderness to the places where we can see we have limitations. So tenderness to the fact that I am happy about my day, and there's a lot of things I would like to share with you. I'd love to spend more time with you to explore this topic of welcoming our boundaries, our limitations, and our forces in regards to our commitments. But I'm also in a place where I can practice what is it I want to share with you, which is to bring some tenderness to the fact that I have limitations. It's getting late, and I'm tired. So just gonna breathe, bring some tenderness to that, and maybe make some space for mourning, grieving, and make space for what I feel. So I am willing to take a few more minutes with you and to see if I can bring in even more tenderness. Mm. Yeah, I'm touching to something else that I find interesting to talk about, which is projects and goals and things I would like to share in the world more. And noticing that probably in my approach in the past, I kind of probably forced a bit my my path, my boundaries. And for example, to be more precise, I would love to, I'm interested in sharing in connecting more with people and really offer conversations where people can really talk about what's essential for them, what they're really up for, and make room for acknowledging their forces and their limitations as well, and just supporting them to be welcome where they are. And so I know that I love to do that. I know that I have the capacity to do that, but also there is some approach that I've been having that kind of made it almost impossible for some reasons. And I think part of the reason is that I was not as able as I would like to accept my own boundaries and to do one tiny step further towards what I want from where I am, from where I was, from where I have been. And so I'm mourning that I had some tendency to try to overpass my own boundaries, my own limitations, and trying to force myself further than I was able to. And I'm getting hot. I would like to take off my jumper, but okay, let me wait a second. Be right back. Okay. I almost didn't give myself permission to do that. I thought I had to keep, the phone in my hand, and I couldn't drop the phone, but just proved the opposite. But once again, that's an example where there were some kind of beliefs that, and I think because I'm tired, it's less easy to find flexibility and ease. But I did manage to do it, so yeah, celebration. I'm gonna make take a few more seconds of silence just to enjoy being with you and myself. I'm enjoying being connected with you right now, and yeah, let's see what emerges from that silence together. Whew. Another yawning. It's funny because when I did that same thing in my video in French, just remembering now, I took a moment of silence just to savor the moment of connection, and a yawn came up as well. And I quoted a French philosopher named Alain, who said yawning is the relaxation of the mind. So once again, my mind relaxed in that silence, and I'm going to do a bit more of that just to see what emerges, maybe another yawning or something else. I'm remembering when I was in England in Totnes, and I had a radio show, and I'm just realizing right now that I really enjoyed having space time where I could share with people, or you, quite a number of people, but I couldn't see my face like I'm doing it right now with this new technology of live video on Facebook. Um, and it's something that I quite like actually. You know, I can read my non-verbal expression when I check at the screen right now. I'm talking to you and to me, but I'm seeing myself at the same time. Sometimes, hi Steve, glad to see your name appearing on the screen. So far, I cannot invite you to talk with me. Maybe you wouldn't want that, but I had an experience yesterday with, I think you saw that, with Sylviane. She joined the call, and it was fun. So I think I was saying, anyway, what is it I want to say now? I think I was talking about the difference between the format of what I'm doing right now and radio, and the fact that I'm able to read my non-verbal, and that is actually bringing a sense of company. I'm giving myself company doing that, and you guys watching my videos also gives me company. Part of me is tempted to judge that, but I guess I'm touching my limitations of accepting that I am where I am. And I think I'm too tired to go deeper than that. I think I just, it's easier for me to say that I am enjoying what's happening right here, right now. So in terms of welcoming our forces and boundaries and limitations, um, I think I'd like to make a bit more sense just to acknowledge a question where we are in terms of what something we may be committed to, and what we can see about what the forces that supports our commitment, and what are the things that are kind of restraining forces or limitations about it, and just bringing more tenderness to our limitations. I'm going to make some silence about to make space for that. Yeah, something very sweet for me in just acknowledging that I am tired, and I feel tired, and also excited to be here. And it's sweet to notice that I'm at peace with the amount of energy that I'm accessing to right now. And I'm going to finish up this video and wish you a good 24 hours ish. I do another 2 more videos tomorrow. Um, and I look forward to practice more that bringing tenderness and me supporting mourning about our limitations in relationship to our commitment, and also acknowledgement of the forces that support us to keep going. I'm glad I did this video. I enjoyed it. So, wishing you well. Thank you for your attention, and till next time. Take care, my friend. Bye for now.